This Vinny Vid production video brought to you by Yankee Dabbler. Don't forget the 5% discount code BNSF6951. Good day, model railroaders. Wait a minute, that didn't sound right. Oh yeah, hey guys and gals, welcome to Cousin Vinny's Wednesday night live stream. Got you on that one, didn't I? Hey Rick, see that bridge behind me? We're going to talk about that bridge here in a little bit, because that's the one I told you about that I made, and that's all plywood and balsa wood, except for the towers. Anyhow, how you guys doing tonight? My little brother is not feeling too well tonight, so he texted me and asked me to take over for him, so that's what I am doing. Anyhow, how's it going, Dave Piper, Chasco, Shane Strange, Rick Bailey, Ralph Greenwood, Norman Rowe, Schuylkill River Valley. John, how's it going, my friend? Jeff Allen, nice to see you in here. BNSF Bishop. Dwight Curley, EJ and E. Jeff. Sean McGee. Brad Anderson, Ken Amos. Train Master 1218, Alex Brockaway. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. Dave PRR guy. How's it going, Dale? Nice to see you in here. John Tanzillo. Joe Rader. Ken Amos, I said. NSVA Train 911. How's it going, my friend? Yeah, it's Friday. This is going to continue on to Friday. How's it going, Chuck? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Hey, Steve. Nice to see you in here, buddy. Nice to see you in the N-Scale Cajon Pat. Hey, Steve, did you get that envelope that I sent you? I just want to make sure I put extra postage on there to make sure you get it. David Z2G. How's it going? Good to see you. Hey, this is Sparky's show now, okay? And I'm going to try and uphold his standards. You guys, I'm assuming that you guys are hearing me okay. All right, so anyhow, Robert Flanagan, how's it going? Nice to see you in here, buddy. I would appreciate any of I got it today. Thanks. I worked in conjunction with Bob at Yankee Dabbler to assemble that whole gift certificate. I thought it was pretty cool. I put the BNSF and the UP locomotives there because I know you run both. And it was a Merry Christmas with my logo and Yankee Dabbler's logo. So glad you got it, and thank you for entering the contest, and hope you used the $50 well. Hey, SB Mike, how's it going, my friend? Silverton Productions, how's it going? Yeah, we're going to talk about that bridge in a little bit. I'm going to help my buddy Rick Bailey out a little bit because he seems to have a little problem that he wants to fix, see if he can fix out. I hear him recently got 460. That's cool, Jaden. That's cool. Remember, hi Nancy, how's it going? The rules apply no matter who's doing this show, and what I mean is you guys not to promote any of your channels until I say it's okay at the end of the show. No politics, no religion, all that kind of good stuff. Let's just have fun. Anyhow, yeah, I gotta figure out why it does that. See how my hand disappears? Figure out what's going on with that. Anyhow, Dunk Inc., how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. M&M Shortlines, Marty, how's it going, my friend? All right. Damn, I already need some water. We got a few things we're going to do tonight. I am going to give two people shout outs tonight on this show as well as my show on Friday night. And the reason why is because both of these guys are very close to their goals, and when they hit their goals, they're going to have contests. So, funny, Ralph. Very funny. Chris Mitchell, how's it going, my friend? Michael McCarville, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Contain no wigs tonight, guys. Just my famous little bell. Thank you, Roy. Hey, Roy, by the way, watch the video I got coming out tomorrow, my premiere video. I mentioned you in there at least 3 times. So, I love you, brother. I hope Sparky and my other little brother are doing a little bit better. I think Sparky's got the flu, and I really don't know what's exactly wrong with Ron Piskel, but I know he's under the weather. So any prayers and best wishes to those two guys, please do it. All right, actually one of the guys I'm going to do a shout out for is here. Hello, Mr. James Tedesco. How's it going? Nathan DeLay, how's it going? Very good, John. I like that. Happy Lux, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. Happy Lux from Germany. Very good. It's probably, what, middle of the night there? Like 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that? Dwayne's Fork and Spoon, how's it going? Dwight Curley, how's it going? All right, got a lot of people in here tonight so far. What do we got? Hey, this is not telling me how many people is watching. Can somebody give me a count, please? I don't know why all of a sudden that's not working, but it's not. So, anyhow, the first person I want to give a shout out to, and he deserves it. He's got a great channel. He does a lot of stuff. He does a lot of 3D prints and stuff like that. He was showing me some of the stuff today on one of his videos that I watched, and I was pretty amazed at what a 3D printer can actually do. He actually did a complete 4-cylinder Toyota engine. Wow. And it works. I mean, it turns. It's got pistons and a camshaft and all that stuff. Anyhow, I'm talking about is Mr. James Tedesco. Now, the last I looked, he had 178 subscribers. At 200 subscribers, he wants to have a contest. So, with that being said, 38 people in here, I believe that we can get him to 22 or so subscribers to get him over 200, to get his contest going, his 200 subscriber contest going. So, with that being said, James Tedesco, go look him up. Ralph is posting his link. You can click on it right now. I'm sure you're going to like his channel. Go ahead and subscribe to him. All right, another thing we did today is I got a bug up my butt to do a little rail fanning. So I had asked Dave, BNSF N-Scale, if he wanted to go rail fanning with me, and we did. And we took the drive to Maricopa. Now, Maricopa is east of Phoenix and a little further south, but that's where the UP. I said UP? Oh, no! That's where their main line is. And we were there probably about an hour. We caught 2 trains, one eastbound, one westbound. But the best thing was, they were both manifest. Can you believe that? And long. They were long. Each train took about 4 minutes for me to film from beginning to end. Was about 4 minutes. So I may throw that video up as a bonus video for you guys to watch. Like I said, we caught 2 trains, and there was also one train at the granary getting loaded, and that train was probably over 100 cars long. It was pretty cool. We had a pretty cool day. Anyhow, Yurick, how's it going, my friend? Paul Fido, how's it going? Why are you naked? Art, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Norman Real, I think I said hello to you, Norman. I'm pretty sure I did. All right, so the second person I want to give a shout out to is another guy who's got an awesome layout that's under construction. He was just at the show in Massachusetts, and he also is going to have a contest as soon as he reaches his goal, I think of 200. I think it's 200. I'm not exactly sure where he's at right now. I really wasn't paying attention. Not until I'm ready to do my regular show, like my shout outs. Anyhow, who I'm talking about is Anthony at Georgia Sunbelt. Now, that's another guy. He's got an awesome, he runs Norfolk Southern. He's got a pretty nice size layout in his, it looks to me like it's his dining area or his living space. It's in his living space. You go to check him out And please, guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, hit the like button. Let's get these guys over 200. I want to win something. So let's get it going. All right, so that's one each. All right, also, I want to remind you guys that the person I'm filling in for tonight likes to do contests also. And he does contests because of the Patreon that helps support his contest. He does not use any of that money for himself or for his layout or for anything like that. All the money he gets from his Patreon page goes directly into his contest stuff that he buys. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead and donate to his Patreon page. It's going to be well worth it. I'm telling you, the last contest he had, he gave away an N-scale locomotive. And he's a bunch of other rolling stock, so you guys need to check him out. Yeah, you're right, Container Man. Sparky's contests are wicked. Jerry Sadariel, how's it going, my friend? Let's see. All right, so now I'm going to keep mentioning the two guys that I doing a shout out for. Anyhow, yeah, so it was pretty fun. I'll tell you, some of those UP power units, boy, they're in bad shape. Fire markings coming from the exhaust, and I think there was a couple -9s down there, and I think there was a couple oh crap, AC 6000. Dave, did you say AC or AC 4000s? I think something like that. I don't remember what Dave said they were, but Dave, you can mention that. Hey, wait a minute. I'm going to have to read this tomorrow now, see what's going on. Also, I had a good response from Bob at Yankee Dabbler. I spoke with him over the phone, and he did fairly well at the show, and a lot of the guys have used my code when they're at the show. So thank you for whoever did that. I know I spoke with Anthony. Anthony said he bought a few things from Yankee Dabbler, and so thank you guys. I really appreciate supporting me and Yankee Dabbler. All right, so God, we're only 12 minutes in, and I'm halfway done with my stuff. Now, this weekend, this Saturday, and I'll mention this again in my live stream on Friday night. But I have a premiere video coming out on Saturday, and I thought I'd give you guys a break from the Wickenburg area. Yay! But we're gonna get back to it, I promise. So anyhow, I decided to do a couple of scratch builds. And the scratch builds are some of the ones, or actually both of them, are the ones that I had started on my live stream. But I was only intending to do one of them and then do the second one on my live stream. But when I was recording the first one, I did the whole thing. It wound up to be about, I don't know, 35 minutes or so. And I started to play it back, and all of a sudden the audio was going cuckoo. And I thought maybe it was just that one little clip right there. You know, I might have hit the microphone or something like that. So I played it through, and no, it was every clip. There was something wrong with the audio. And I think it is because what I have been doing is I've been using my OBS that I'm using right now to do my live streams. I've been using that to do recordings because of the fact that I can use the Yeti microphone to speak in the videos. So I think what was happening is that because it was on the cardioid setting, which is me just talking straight into the microphone, when I'm not speaking, it shuts down. And I think the millisecond that it takes to come back up was kind of giving it like a dead spot while I was talking. So what I had to do to rectify that problem was to do the second build and record that and make sure that everything was okay. Now, what I did with the microphone is I went on YouTube and I checked out, how people set up their microphones and da-da-da-da-da. And this microphone, I should bring this up here so you can see it. This microphone up here, it's got 3 capsules in it. One is for me talking directly into the microphone. Then there's one for stereo, where I can go like this and it will come out of whatever speaker. And then there's one for interview with back and front. And then there's one that's omnidirectional, which is everything. So what I did for the second video is I set the microphone into omnidirection, hoping that any little background noise that was in the house, that it would pick up and keep the mic on. And it seemed to have worked. So with that being said, the video that's going to be out Saturday is going to have one build, regular speed, and then I decided to throw in the screwed up video with the bad audio at 3 times speed. So you're going to get a time lapse plus a regular video. Anyhow, while we're talking about that, this is one of the buildings I did. All right, and this is part of the sand plumbing. This is the thing that's fun on here. Let's see if I can get this to work. Everything's backwards here. Anyhow, this guy will open. I can't get this right. And it will close. Isn't that cool? And I also did that on the side, but I didn't cut a hole in here yet. I don't know if I want to cut a hole in here because you're not going to see that side. And so there are 2 buildings in the video. This one would be the one that's at normal speed, and the one that was screwed up will be at the 3 times speed. It was a fun video. It wound up to be about 35 minutes or so. But there's a lot of stuff in there that you'll see that I show you guys how I did the sliding doors, for instance, and all the stuff that I do. And I used a new tool. And so if you guys want to see what that new tool was, you'll have to check the video out. All right, so let's see. Show the build. All right. Let's go back to Mr. James Tedesco. Did you guys go check him out yet? Did you guys subscribe to him yet? How's it going, Mr. Brian DR and W? Oh, thank you, Mr. Frank Neer. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. Not even any loose track of what I was talking. All right, yeah, James. Did you guys go over and check James' channel out yet? Shame on you if you didn't. You and James are tight. AGS Rail fan, how's it going, my friend? Yeah, we know it's not Friday, but I felt like doing 2 of them this week. It's like, so I have so much to talk about. Anyhow, please go check out James Tedesco. Let's get him up over 200 subscribers so we can have a contest and so I could win. No, so everybody gets a chance to win, okay? Also, I didn't mention this earlier, and I think you might want to check out his last video because he is selling his 3D printer. He bought a new one, and he's selling the one he was using. You guys might want to go check that out. All right, so now, I wasn't planning to do this tonight, and I'm probably not going to do it tonight, but can you tell me why one car cost $29 and one car cost $19? One is an exact rail and one is an Intermountain. I will probably be doing a look at these cars on Friday night on my show. I was not prepared to do these. I want to look at them before I actually say, well, this is what it is. What makes a difference? Like come on, guys, a $20 difference? A $20 difference in these two cars. That's insane. That is really, really crazy. So anyhow, I'll have tomorrow to look these over and see what makes this one $20 more than the other one. They're both box cars. They're both 50-foot box cars. They both had metal wheels. They both got knuckle couplers. I don't know. Is the blue paint more expensive than the brown paint? I don't know. Anyhow, we'll see on Friday if I have enough time to look these over before Friday, and we'll discuss what it's about. Now, Mr. Rick Bailey, your bridge that you were talking about. Oh, you think? Maybe? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Dave, BNSF N Scale, did you read that little thing that Ralph just put up there? New Haven Rails, Ron, how's it going? Oh, brand name? Why, Intermountain's a brand name? Because they can. Yeah, well, yeah, of course. As long as us suckers keep buying them, yeah, so they will. And I agree with you, Nathan. I really 100% agree with you. They're just, and it's getting out of hand because, like a lot of us, young guys who are still in school that aren't working and they want to stay in the hobby, how can they afford this? And I'm sure their parents aren't giving them like $100 a month. What do they call that? What you get, allowance? That's it. So yeah. I mean, it just blows me away. Hello, Isaac. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. Nora, how's it going, my friend? Glad to make it in. Sucker? Who's a sucker? Ralph, that link don't work. Uh-oh. The more expensive one means you buy fewer cars and have more. Very good, Michael. Makes a lot of sense. Very, very good. I like that answer. Very good. I agree. Weber model. Hey, Lance, by the way, would you happen to have the owner's manual for the Yeti? I would appreciate it if you have it, if you can send it to me. I gave you a big kiss. But thank you anyhow, buddy. As you can see, I have it working. I sent it over to my buddy Bruce Giroux, and he did the transplant for me, and it seems to be working. No, Roy. I did not buy those cars. Those cars are Dave BNSF's cars. So, if he feels like spending that much money, more power to him. Black Mountain Station, how's it going, Christopher? Nice to see you in here. Norman, I think I said hello to you earlier, Norman, but if I didn't, hello. Including cheaper in China, but yeah. Watch it, man. Don't give away my secrets there, Roy. All right, anyhow. Rick had a question about a bridge that he needs to span a very large space. The bridge you see behind me is part kit and part wood. Yes, I said wood. The span itself, you guys can't see that, but okay. The span all the way across here is a piece of 1/2-inch plywood about 1.5 inches wide, just wide enough to put a track on it. Let me see if I can get the other picture up here. Hold on. All right, yeah. Now, the ribbing you see on here, let me see if I can move it down a bit. Let's see, where over here. Let's move this down a little bit. There you go. All right. This is balsa wood on the side. And all the ribs on here are also balsa wood. And I don't know if I can move it. Yeah, I can. Well, no, I can't move it over. Anyhow, even the centerpiece here is balsa wood. The only thing that is kit are the towers. Now, when I did my other bridge, which is, let me see, I think we have this one here. Yeah, we got it right there. This bridge, the girder sections are all kit, but I redid the stanchions on them because I felt that the stanchions were way too big to meet end scale specifications. So I built those towers right there, those towers that the bridge is sitting on. And the rest of it is all microengineering kit. And in the other one, it was the microengineering towers. So, Rick, my question to you is, all you need to do is, I know you said you got to crawl under it, but the only way you're going to get a bridge to span like that is to have like a piece of wood on the bottom and then the span itself. That's the only way you're going to do it. It doesn't have to be as tall as this. It could be a short girder bridge, you know, whatever. But yeah, so look into this option. I mean, and I know I have a video. I just don't remember how long ago I did it. It might have been 2 years ago. I don't remember. I really don't. If I did, I would give you the link and tell you how to add it and watch how I do it. Because it was just a blank piece of plywood for a long time before I decided I wanted to go up there and fix it. And one of these days, I will change the towers on there too. I will rebuild them as I do with the other bridge. Anyway, I hope that helps you out, Rick. Other than that, I don't know what else to tell you. I can only tell you how I solved my problem. And I don't have to crawl under it or anything like that. That's on my second level, so it's not really my way. Well, there you go. See? All right. Well, just keep it in mind. It's an option you have. It doesn't always have to be a plastic kit. Whatever you have on hand will work. I thought about that the last minute because I always have problems putting the microengineering kits together. They never come out straight. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but that's one kit I would throw against the wall and not buy it anymore. The towers for end scale are out of scale, and it was just hard. All the webbing that goes in between. That's the only thing that you won't see on this. You won't see all the webbing and stuff. But to me, it's end scale and it's 4 feet away and 2.5 feet up in the air. So nobody's going to see. Nobody's going to notice that. So I'm not worried about it. Thank you, Rick. I'm just trying to be helpful to the community here. I see guy has a problem. Somebody has a problem, I will try and help. Do I know how much weight I can put on that bridge? No, I won't test it either, but no. Don't forget, the stanchions themselves are plastic, so I don't think a lot of weight. But I gotta say one thing though, the plywood itself on each end is screwed into the framework of the benchwork. So I probably can take these towers out of here and the bridge will stand. It might sag a little in the middle because of the 3-foot span. But no, I don't know how much weight it would carry. I know it can carry 3 locomotives and about 50 cars. That's what I can tell you. And that's what I said. He would have to put a piece of wood on the bottom or something to support the bridge, and screw that to his framework, and then build a bridge on top of that. Yeah, I know he can't just let it. Well, I don't know, because like I said, I could take these towers out, and that bridge will suspend by itself. I mean, it's a 1/2-inch thick plywood, so it just might work. How's it going, Matt? Nice to see you in there. Mike Thomas, nice to see you in here. Let's see, who else I got? All right, now, back to my shout-outs. Georgia Sunbelt. Again, like I said, he models Norfolk Southern. He's got a pretty cool layout going on. He's going to have a contest as soon as I think it's 200 subscribers. So, you guys might want to check him out, and if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to him. Hit the bell. Don't forget, the bell that has the little things on the side, that's the one you get all notifications. That's the one you need to be hitting. When you hit the bell, it gives you a drop down. Go to the top one, hit the one with the 2 little lines on the side, and click on that. You'll get all notifications. Dave Atkins. How's it going, Dave Atkins? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dave. Hope you get well soon. Joey Butzek, how's it going, my friend? Well, you know, if you don't try, you don't know if you can do it or not. And I figured, what the hell, man? I'm going to give it a shot. I was just sitting there because before I got the computer I'm using right now, I was using my other computer. It happens to be in the room where that bridge is. And I would sit down at my computer and just turn around sometime because it's directly behind my computer. And I would see this big empty gap. And how am I going to cross that gap? And I tried doing the microengineering kits and it just didn't work for me. And finally I said, you know what? I looked out my garage and I just happened to have a piece of plywood that was 3 feet long, 1.5 inches wide, and a 1/2 inch thick. So I took it into the house and I laid it on top of the framing support, and it fit. And I said, that's it. This is what I'm using. And then I kind of dressed it up with the painting it black and putting the balsa wood on the side, painted it black, put the ribs on there, little pieces of balsa wood. And that's the bridge. Looks good to me, I think. Let's see. Nancy, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Hope so. Patrick Halsey, how's it going, my friend? Hey, it was great when you were here last week or 2 weeks ago, buddy. I really had a good time with you. I wish we could have spent more time together. We could have did some more rail fanning and stuff. But anyhow, next time you come down, we can do that. Ah, and let me tell you, I did have a couple of locomotives fall off of there. So I got to figure out some kind of soft scenery to put down there so if it does fall, it'll just bounce off or something. but anyhow, what you're looking at right there, that is from the floor to there is I think 5 feet, pretty close to 5 feet. Might even be higher than 5 feet. But yeah, that's from. But the brake you see that the stanchions are sitting on, that is 18 inches above the lower deck. Exactly, day Z to G. That's why I do my mock-ups. I mean, when I do a mock-up, that's the reason why I do it, because I'll let it sit all taped up, you know, all walls taped up and so on and so forth, and I'll let it sit on a desk or my work area or something like that, and every time I pass it, I look at it and I say, all right, maybe I could do some changes there, and that's how I usually do it. And I mentioned that in one of my Wickenburg videos that I did, that I did the same thing with the Wickenburg, with the islands and the roads and all that stuff. I'd set it up the way I think it would be, and I'd walk by it and look at it and say, okay, maybe that'll work. And next morning or next couple hours later, I'll go look at it again. Well, you know what? Let me see if I tweak this over here, and let me see how that looks. And I'll leave it like that for another day or so. It's got to look good to you. This and this is what tells you it looks good or not. And that's one thing I always stress to you guys. Proportions are important when you're trying to build something. If it looks right to you, then it is probably 90% right. This building here, I never went to the actual place and measured it, but if I should, this building would be close to the measurements of the actual building. I'm not going to go there and do it because it's on a main street and I look kind of silly with a tape measure, but so on, you know, stuff like that. But anyhow, let's see. Exactly, Joey. You know, exactly. I see Ralph is doing a good job keeping up with posting James Tedesco and Georgia Sunbelt's links up there. Please, guys, go check them both out. And like I said, if you like them, go ahead and subscribe to them. Contest, guys, contest. That's all I can say is contest. All right, well, let's see. What else we got? Again, don't forget Sparky's Patreon page. Don't forget Yankee Dabbler. I heard a lot of good people saying they really enjoy the 7% discount. Chuck CPD 1965. Is that what it is? He texted me and said he's really liking that 7% discount. Good. I'm glad, because if it works out, maybe in 6 months I can get him to go a little higher. We'll see about that. I missed that part of the conversation. All right. Well, I'm probably going to do a bonus video of the rail fanning that I did today. It's not going to be very long. It'll probably be about maybe 10 or 12 minutes long. We caught 2 trains. They were really, really long trains. Shh, quiet. I know, quiet. My microphone stand. But yeah, it was fun. I haven't really done any real rail fanning. I mean, yeah, we did the Arizona California exchange, but that was just bam bam and gone. You know, this was cool because both trains were really long. I mean, seriously, from start to finish on one train was a little over 4 minutes, and there was 2. So that's 8 minutes, and then we drove down the street, and I was filming the train that was getting filled up at the green elevator. So yeah, I think it would be like 10 or 12 minute video. It'd be cool to watch. I mean, rail fanning I had not done in quite a long time. I might want to get back into it, but the P line is not a very active railroad, so I would have to go up north to Flagstaff or again down to Maricopa. Now, the UP has some really nice scenery shots that we can do down here. I just don't remember how to get to them. Because last time I went was with a bunch of friends that actually went down. There's a place called Shamet. There's a place called Pachaco or something like that. There's a really cool place, and I don't remember the name of this place, but there's a bridge up on top, a steel girder bridge, and a track down below. And the bridge on the top is inbound to Phoenix, and the one on the bottom is outbound. The one on the bottom's got a bunch of S curves. The one on top goes over this bridge, and he's cruising. He's doing 60 or 70 miles an hour across this bridge. Unbelievable. And then you get the short one that goes on the bottom, and you see both trains going over each other. It was awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see if I can catch up on some of this that's going on. Crooked River in Eastern David. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. Somebody give me a count, please. Let's see if this is showing. It wasn't showing it before. It's still not showing it. That's strange. Huh. Oh. All right. 50, 53, 33. All right. That's cool. Anyhow, really, guys, I really wasn't prepared too much for this. The only thing I could say is we'll just keep talking about James and Anthony, James Tedesco and Georgia Sunbelt. And I don't know if you guys want to check them out and see if they got anything. Paul Fido, I said hello to you earlier. Anyhow, Strasbourg. That's coming up here pretty soon. Now we're in the year 2020, and January is gone already. So we got February, March, April, and May. 4 months. Yeah. And so I guess we could talk about this again. I know I mentioned this last week, but I'm going to keep on mentioning it now at random. While we are at Strasbourg, I will be giving out these cards. And these cards will have a number on the back. And that number is an entry to a contest. You don't have to do nothing. Just have the card with the number. When I get back home from Strasbourg, probably on my first live stream after that, I will have a container with the numbers of 1 through. Right now I have these numbered 1 through 100. If there's more, I have more than 100 cards, but I have the number 1 through 100 right now. So I will put the numbers in some sort of a container and pull a number. Whatever number I call out, whoever has that, number is a winner, and they'll probably get a gift certificate from Yankee Dabbler for that. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that, buddy. Cool. See, that's what this is all about. You know, this is all about helping out the community. That's basically why I do it, and I know that's why Sparky does it. We just want to get all these small channels up. You know, up. And like James was saying earlier, he did some shout outs to some guys that I am gonna steal from you, maybe, James. I'm always looking for channels that are have less than 100 subscribers, and I try and boost those guys up by doing shout outs, and that's the reason why I do shout outs. To help the smaller channels grow. Not that my channel is huge or anything like that. I mean, 7 years, only 3,600 subscribers, so you know it's not really astronomical. But I try and help the people that have less than 100, and every week I also do somebody who's got over 100 but less than 1,000, and that's my premiere video, my featured video. Sorry, and I try and help those guys boost their channels up also. Well, like I said earlier, guys, I wasn't really prepared for this. I think I did okay for the 40 minutes that we've been live here. So, with that being said, go ahead and start promoting your channels. We're going to call this one early tonight. And Sparky, I'm sorry, but I just an hour and a half to prepare just wasn't enough. I hope I did you right tonight. I hope you get better soon. Same with you, Ron Piskel. If you're watching this, take care of yourself. I want to be able to meet you in May, so keep that in mind. Prayers and wishes to both you guys from me. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Ken Amos Jr. has 71. Thank you, Norman. I appreciate that. Denver Rio Grande, Iron Horse Route, 371. That's Brian. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Some important thing here. Have you guys watched the Community Roundhouse yet? Well, they had their first premiere on January 15th. I would advise you guys to go check it out because yours truly was the guest. And they did an interview with me. And also, I will be joining their team. So it will be myself, John from Schuylkill River Valley, and Brian from Denver, Rio Grande, and Western Iron Horse Route. We are going to be the 3 hosts. And what we will do is each week, one of us will host the show, and we'll see how it goes. We're gonna have special guests on there. We're already talking to our next guest, who's going to be on there. I won't mention who that is. I like to keep that a surprise. And then we're gonna have people's model railroad pictures, bloopers. Yeah, so if you guys do a video and you have a couple of bloopers, save them, send them to us. We're going to show them. Answer your damn phone. Why do I got to answer my phone when I'm live, Roy? Come on, man. Matt had a question. Okay. So I missed it. Well, what's the question? Hold on. SD9, I think momentum problems. I'm going to start rolling. Yeah, it's definitely a momentum problem. He has to go and he has to adjust. I don't remember what CDs are. I think they're, I think somebody mentioned that earlier. I think I saw that earlier. But anyhow, it sounds like a momentum problem. Where he has too much momentum on there before it gets started. I think you and I had that problem with one of your locos, Roy, didn't we? But he needs to go into... Roy, forget it. I'm sorry if I'm not listening to you, okay? But, you know, I'm doing other things too, and I'm not always looking at the chat. So, CVs 3 and 4. Yeah, one is for acceleration and one is for deceleration. So the acceleration, I believe, is number 3. He has to turn that down. The lower the number, the earlier the locomotive will start. So if he's like, let's say if he's on 50, he should drop it down to maybe 20, and then go from there and adjust it from there. Stop momentum. My life. Let's see. You're too funny, Bob. Sorry about that. The next date and time for the next community roundhouse will be February 12th. It's a Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. It'll be just before Sparky's show, and they are fairly short enough. Usually about between 40 and 45 minutes. So there's plenty of time for our show to be there and not step on Sparky's time. So I hope to see you guys there. It's going to be a fun thing, I think. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. I really do. Man. You guys are way too funny. Besides that, Roy, you need to call me. I need to just have a talk with you, little brother. Just to chit chat for a while, okay? So if you get a chance and you want to feel like talking, we can talk later. Never listen to these. All right, Ken. Take care, buddy. All right, guys. Well, we got 47 minutes into this, and I think I did okay tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and look out for my Ralph Henny video. And then Saturday, I know most of you guys that are here tonight will be in my show on Friday night anyhow, but I just want to mention it. My premiere video Saturday morning at noon Eastern. That's going to be on the scratch bills. And so that would be a good thing for you to watch. Anyhow, with all that being said, I'll talk to you guys on Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Till then, we'll talk to you later. Bye now, guys.